Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? Hey, Dan here again. I want to tell you one little thing. Some of you are probably just going to say, "Oh, what a dumbass, you forgot to tighten the bolt up." Not necessarily true. It's a particular bolt that sometimes people just neglect. I mean, the first time I ever had this happen in my whole life. Okay, I'll show you this. Pulley. Bought this brand new. Drove it about 6-7 miles. Aluminum pulley. Flat serpentine setup. Pretty nice setup. Got it out of the place CVF, New Prague, Minnesota. Yeah. 2 flat pulleys, 2 serpentine pulleys. Anyway, just in a short there to show you what happened was this pulley on here slides on with a keyway, but the bottom bolt, I have it out right now. You can see down by my finger, there's a bottom bolt and there's a top bolt here. Well, what happened, I had both bolts a little bit loose, and then I took and I pulled the belt tight, tightened it up, tightened the top. And you know how things go. I've never had this happen in my life, and I worked on so many cars, but I've just never had this aftermarket stuff, and I don't know if that's maybe some cause to it, maybe factory stuff, just don't. Anyhow, the bottom bolt apparently wasn't tight on the bottom. Well, the bolt just, in no time at all, it slowly worked itself out, hit against the pulley, and it hit on the edge of the pulley just right, so it actually spun the bolt tighter into the pulley as it was going. And I heard it, and I pulled over really fast. When I heard a squeak. Time I got pulled over and figured out what was going on, the bolt had pushed into the pulley, stopped the pulley, belt broke and smoked and went flying. So anyway, now the second round, what I'm going to do, I don't ever want this to ever happen again. I put some pipe dope. I'm putting pipe dope on the threads on there, so it'll hold it and it shouldn't like vibrate loose and then grind into the pulley. But I'm gonna really try to make sure that they get both tight. So anyway, but it turns into a disaster. I ended up, the pulley's still usable, but it looks like hell, so I had to order another one. That's another $100 down the tubes. Get a puller to pull it off. Had to get a new belt. Luckily, nothing else got wrecked. I had some lot of black on the bottom pulley down there. I took a steel brush and got it cleaned off pretty good, but could have been a lot worse than what it was. But yeah. So just to say, don't leave any of your bolts loose, but put some of that pipe dope on there. Not Loctite. You want to have some of that stuff that stays wet all the time, and then the bolt shouldn't come out of there even if it is loose. So anyway, adios amigos. Have a great Christmas. Happy New Year.